opportunity here, and we've got our first goal of the match.
Leaves it to Ramsey to make it 3-0.
It's not too late in the evening to catch some football action here at the 2022 Copa Paulino Alcantara. And an exciting one as we have Stallion Laguna FC facing off against United City FC in an all-important match. A win or a draw could send Stallion Laguna to the semifinals. My name is Jamer de la Cruz. Joining me again for tonight is Nate Berkey. Like what I said, crucial match for tonight. What are your expectations for this game?
Well, we got to expect Stallion Laguna to go all out to get this result. All they need is a draw. So we got to expect Stallions to dictate the tempo and run straight at this United City FC club.
Taking a look at the standings, Kaya FC and Dynamic Herb Cebu FC securing the top two spots in the Copa Paulino Alcantara. Kaya with 16 points locking up first place. Dynamic Herb Cebu with 13 points finishing second in the group stages. Meanwhile, United City FC with 9 points already secured for a semifinal slot. The only one in question is that last semifinal place. Will it be Maharlika Manila FC who only needs Stallion Laguna to lose this game, or will Stallion Laguna use whatever they have in their arsenal to get 1 point and get a better goal difference against Maharlika Manila FC and make it to the knockout stages? Taking a look at the starting lineups first for Stallion Laguna FC, a couple of changes for them, resting a few key players for them, especially Hyson Pepito, who has been in the thick of the action since the start of the tournament. Kenneth John James will be starting in place of him. We also have Delgado Noguera in the lineup, as well as De Mesa. So a few changes for them. Nate, how do you think this will pan out for Stallion?
Well, what I'm noticing, a key figure for the Stallion Laguna side is this Kawichi Bilgira, who has been excellent coming in off the bench. And I believe Ernie's noticed that and is giving him the start tonight in this much needed match result for Stallion Laguna. I can imagine Abusi coming off another goal after that last match, looking to redeem himself and try and get back on the score sheet and take it to this UCFC right from the start is what I'm expecting from the Stallion side.
On the other hand, United City FC also resting some of their key players in this game. As we take a look on the starting lineups for them, Paulo Salenga starting off in this game, as well as Ivan Uwano, who makes his way back into the starting lineup together with Matthew Custodio. So Coach Frank Mesclan just shaking things out right now for United City FC. And do you think they still have the firepower to take all 3 points against Stallion Laguna?
Well, that's a good question, Jamer. We'll have to see. They coming off of a very challenging and difficult AFC campaign, so I know that they'll be looking to get back to at least the finals of this Copa, and this is another opportunity for players to kind of step up and prove their worth and earn a starting position, in this very talented and deep UCFC squad.
Well, the starting lineups are up there already. Let's take a look at the substitutes for both sides, as we have key players for Stallion Laguna FC in the likes of Allen Angeles, Troy Limbo, same as Giles and Cabo and Yannick Tuazon, also Marvin Angeles. So all of the players that you can see with Stallion Laguna right now are key figures for them. Whereas on the other side, Mike Ott sitting this one out, starting off from the bench, and their key midfielder Amirbek Jorabuev starting from the bench as well, Nate. So an exciting match that we do have in stock. A win or a draw could send Stallion Laguna to the knockout stages, and again, they will do whatever it takes to prevent a win from United City FC. Few moments away from kickoff. We will be back in a short while.
There's an opportunity here, and we've got our first goal of the match.
Leaves it to Ramsey to make it
The floodlights are on. The players are in the center of the pitch. And all we wait for is the kickoff for Stallion Laguna FC chasing for that final semi-final spot. And United City FC taking a win and boosting their confidence towards the knockout stages of the 2022 Copa Paulino Alcantara. Again, my name is Jamer De La Cruz, joined by Nate Berkey here in the commentary, and our match officials for this game. First referee Meliton Pelayo, assisted by Relly Balila, Chris Mark Nanyola, and our fourth official, Rodney Lablin. Team captain JJ Robertson and Nathan Alquiros, just finalizing things. Nate, talk our fans through the gravity of this game for Stallion Laguna FC.
Yeah, this is a major match for Stallion Laguna. We've seen them throughout this Copa, show some life in certain matches and also show some not much life in certain matches, but it all comes down to this vital match. All they need is a draw, and all of that games in the past is behind them. A draw will see them through to a semi-final berth on Monday night versus
Kaya FC,
FC.
The top team in the tournament, the defending champions. Meanwhile, United City FC have already secured their spot. They will look for a win to boost their confidence, knowing that they will be facing dynamic Cebu FC in the semifinals. And their first meeting in the Copa Paulino Alcantara ended in a stalemate, a 1-1 draw. So that will be a game that they'll be looking forward to. But they have 90 minutes to take care of Stallion Laguna FC out here. I'm pretty sure Maharlika Manila FC will be watching this game from the start till the end, and they are gonna be wishing for all 3 points for United City FC. Matthew Custodio and the rest of the gang are ready. Matthew Nieras holding that defensive line for Stallion Laguna FC. All we wait is a whistle from our referee. And we have kickoff. United City FC sporting their cream kits, playing from right to left. Stallion Laguna wearing that favored pink jerseys, playing from left to right. We all know that United City FC will be playing it slow the first 5 minutes of the game. Read how the defensive line of Stallion Laguna is going to be set up. But on the other hand, Stallion, will they play it safe or will they go for the offensive?
Well, they just have to play it smart, Jamer. A draw alone will get them through the match. So if they don't give up a goal, they're in. So regardless of how they score or how they attack defensively, if they give up 0 goals, they're through. So for me, they must be smart defensively and play compact as much as possible. On the flip side, this type of matches, for me, is very, very crucial for United City FC going forward. We all saw a difficult and challenging AFC campaign for them, and we saw how it affected when they came back and saw dynamic Cebu. I'm sure it's a disappointing draw for them. So this type of match is huge for their confidence and their momentum going into the knockout rounds. For me, regardless of who's in the lineup or who's on the field for United City FC, it's important for them to have a good showing and a positive result.
The form is still there with United City FC. We know that they've played in the AFC Champions League, but when they return here in the Philippines, it seems like the team is kind of disjointed, if we may say. They may get the lead, however, in terms of defense, they're kind of disjointed. So that's one thing that they will have to figure out heading into the semifinal rounds against dynamic Cebu FC. So a win here will definitely boost their confidence as well as their morale heading into that match. James tested right away there. Easy picking for the goalkeeper, who actually starts in his first game in the 2022 Copa Paulino Alcantara.
We're seeing Robertson for United City FC in the new role, as he's traditionally been playing central defender. He's now looking like playing a defensive midfield position, number 6 role, sitting right in front of that back line, and will try to control and manage this match as much as possible.
He's slotting in for Amirbek Joraboev. That's the usual position of Joraboev, the number 6. So it's interesting to see how J.J. Robertson will be playing from that position. Custodio feeding it over to the other side to Grierson. As you can see, Stallion Laguna putting on the pressure right away. Of course, they will get through the knockout stages with a draw, but knowing that you have Kaya FC Iloilo on the horizon, you want to get a win. You want to get that boost of confidence against the defending champions of the tournament. Throw in for Pickering and Stallion Laguna. Poor touch there from Ibanez. A throw in for United City FC. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank each and everyone watching our stream from the first game to this game. Especially a few shoutouts to Ralph Dapar Bagaypo watching from Bukidnon, Kay Altamia, Hazel Gendrano, and John Norbertson Agapito. I also want to give a shout out to one of my former players, JM Rayos, who's been watching this stream as well. Shout out to you. Hope you're still in shape next time that we play, because your coach is no longer in a good shape. Owano mistouched that. Still pressure stays on for United City FC. Clearance out there from Noguera. Lingbo. Good physicality out here. Stallion wins the ball, but a foul called against C, if I'm not mistaken, as Kieran Hayes tried to wriggle his way past the defensive line.
As we take a look at this replay, Abu C getting a little physical, getting his body and his arms all over Hayes here, and it's right in front of the referee. Clear foul for him to make.
Robertson now with the possession and the captain's armband. Owano cleared out for a throw in. Ross De Los Reyes watching from Brisbane, Australia since match day 1. Thank you so much for your loyalty and support. Lingbo controls it. Went down, but no foul called. Now they're going to ease things down with Custodio in the back. Five minutes have gone by. Pretty much United City FC have already read the field out here. And now they're going to go on the offensive, trying to find the open spaces from left to right. Esvine in the middle. Forward pass looking for Bugas. Cholo Bugas. Nice piece of skill, but could not get through. Delgado takes it back. Great coverage there by Grierson against Ibanez. Ball goes out, and it's a throw in for the men in pink. Perch and Ernieras have been figuring out what to do in order for them to progress through the knockout stages. They have their own fate in their hands tonight. So a draw or a win would be enough to take them to the semifinals.
Yeah, they look very, very disciplined early here, Jamer. Staying very compact and just being very, very smart and cautious. Forcing this UCFC to play around them, not through them. And, like you said, the fate is in their hands. It's their match to lose. And all they have to do is get their result, a draw, and they will see themselves through to the semifinals on Monday, Jamer.
An all-important point is what they need to see them through on Monday. But we all know United City FC would like to go on the offensive out here, but they'll be forced to defend against a furious Stallion Laguna FC who's been looking for a decent result since the start of the tournament.
Yeah, they're coming off a great second half performance that we called together versus Kai FC. We saw a very, very sharp and explosive Stallions side come back and get 2 second half goals. I'm sure they're just looking to build off of that performance, and I know that every single one of their players are capable and aware of how important this match is, and you can see how disciplined they are, and look at how compact they are from the back line to the front line, and they're staying really compact as a group, as they know it will take every single player on this team to get the result tonight.
Well, Coach Ernie Lleras for sure have made it clear to each and every player in pink how huge this game is. It's been a decade since Stallion have won a silverware back in the defunct UFL Cup, so it's going to be important for them to get them back on the boards and have a silverware in their trophy cabinet. Lingbo now with the ball for United City FC. Takes it back to Esvine. Disciplined midfield here for United City FC. Setting it forward. Covered well by Demesa, but JJ Robertson is there. Doesn't seem like an unfamiliar territory for JJ Robertson, who's now playing up high over the right midfield role. Good string of possession here for United City FC, just finding the open spaces of Stallion Laguna. Tight backline, even though they are lacking in height. Silva is not playing today, but I think the key factor for that backline for Stallion Laguna FC will be their pace and their control as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of experience as well there, Jamer, with Nathan Alcaros and Nieres back there, and they might not have the height advantage, but they have the experience, they have the speed, and they have that tenacity to be first to balls and follow up with second and third balls. We gotta expect this Stallion side to not look up to give up a goal, and it's clear that that's in their agenda tonight. They're extremely together right now, and UCFC is enjoying a bit of possession around them, but having a bit difficult time to find the gaps and the through passes and spaces to get behind this tight Stallion Laguna side.
Silva just calming things down right now for United City FC. 10 minutes have gone by in this first half. Still scoreless, still judging each and everyone's move out here for both sides. Stallion Laguna not wanting to commit any mistake in this game as they prevent a loss in this game. Grierson over to Lingbo. Back to Grierson. The organized backline of Stallion Laguna FC forcing United City FC to play the ball majority of the time at the back. Forosuelo to Robertson. Abusi dispossessing United City FC, looking for Ibanez. No go there. Here's United City FC on the counter. Great defense there, but a foul called by referee Meliton Pelayo.
As we take a look at the replay, Abusi gets called there for a little bit of a late challenge. Nothing too malicious, but definitely sticks his leg in there and gets a late foul for this United City FC. These moments are very, very important for Stallion if they want to continue with this not giving up any goals, and these type of moments are crucial, especially the second and third ball. United City FC has that advantage of being in the AFC Cup. So they have that extra moment, those extra games at high levels to organize themselves. And you just kind of have to expect them to be dangerous on these set pieces, as they've had those extra games at the high level to prepare and practice these moments.
There's Vine now with the delivery inside the box. Oh, just fizzing out wide for Iwano.
Just as I said, we see the experience and the quality and deliver from Andy Eswine. Picks out Duano perfectly as it's an in-swinging ball. Duano just gets to it first. He's kind of left all alone there, and you see him try to redirect it to the back post. Doesn't make the best contact with it, but almost a goal-scoring chance there. Well, actually, it was a goal-scoring chance, but unable to hit the frame and cause a save or hit the back of the net for UCFC. But promising start for them, as they'll need to take advantage of those moments, as this Stallion side is very difficult as it appears to break down through the run of play here, Jamer.
Robertson called for a foul on that challenge in elbow C. They try to play it quick to Ibanez. Ibanez still with the ball, covered by Cholo Bugas. Takes it back to Delgado. Now swinging it over to the other side with Alquiros to reset. Forward pass cleared away. Robertson with the possession. And they will breathe through Silva right now. Bugas hits the referee. It's just going to be a drop ball. One of the new rules in football, whenever the ball hits the referee, they have to take it back and have a drop ball out there. Grierson almost lost it. Robertson, poor pass. Now here's Noguera. Delgado still with the ball. It's Stallion Laguna FC. Delgado with a strike. Oh, Silva almost spilled it. And he's livid. He didn't like that challenge from Ibanez. Silva lost it. Ibanez tried to pounce on it. And he gets a yellow card for that one, Nate.
Delgado with a great individual effort gets it to his favored left foot and has a great strike on frame, forcing Silva to the ground. As we see why Silva's so upset, as he loses control of the ball a bit, and Ibanez just kind of reaches in and tries to make the most out of that fumble from Silva. But promising side from Delgado as he's got that dangerous left foot, as he cut inside, made space for himself, and struck the ball well, and forced Silva to make a good save there.
Ibanez with a yellow card here. If they make it to the semifinals, he misses that one out due to accumulated cards. And I'm pretty sure he did not intend that. Look at the possession rate out here, Nate. 83% in favor of United City FC. This is how they read the game.
Yeah, it appears this is part of the game plan here of Stallions, as they're, they realize how important it is to not give up a single goal. And, they're being smart, they're being compact. And yes, United City FC is enjoying possession, but, aside from that free kick that we saw, they haven't been able to create any opportunities, and nor have they been able to get in behind of this Stallion Laguna FC side. So it's going to take a lot more than just this possession to break them down.
Both sides with a shot on goal already. Noguera to Ibanez. Through ball, looking for Noguera. Strong challenge there from Cholo Bugas, and he's called for a foul.
Yeah, Noguera, a very skillful, smart player. They missed him in the last match versus Kaya, so they'll be happy to see him back in midfield. He's a creative player, and he's really talented on the ball. As we see, he's got close control and very crafty and skillful. Tried to get the ball away from him. He also is good here on these set pieces, as we see. These are bright moments for Stallions, as a free kick like this could lead into a goal scoring opportunity for them, and the game can fall into their hands in a matter of moments in a moment like this.
Here's the delivery now from Noguera. Short one. Counter-attack time for United City FC. Cholo Bugas chasing the ball. What pace this young lad have with his feet. Just great defensive effort there from Charles Pickering to kick that ball out.
Yeah, look at the speed as we see him chase down this ball. He tries to knock it down with his head to get control of it, but unable to continue his momentum as the ball gets behind him. And almost a dangerous counterattack for Stallions there.
Great exchange of passes here between Cholo and Lingbo. Clearance for Stallion Laguna FC. Sila naman ang aatake. Delgado finds the open man with Finn McDaniel over the left side. Through pass, binigay kay Delgado. Looking for options inside. Grierson with a lovely clearance to prevent a goal-scoring opportunity for Stallion Laguna FC. And now they have a lifeline.
That was a smart play from Delgado to kind of slow the play down on the counter and get Finn McDaniel involved. They look dangerous here in this counterattack, Jamer, and this is the kind of moments where they can, take advantage. As we see now, United here on a counter.
Mistake here from Stallion. Ivan Iwano looking for options, asking for a teammate. No one there for him. 2 versus 4. But still, possession falls to United City FC. Bugas finds the man over the left side with Lingbo. Lingbo sends it inside. Looking for Iwano there. And Custodio on the turn against Delgado. Delgado asking for a foul, and he gets it.
We have end-to-end stuff here as we approach the halfway mark of this first half here, Jamer. And it looks like we have an obstruction call on Matthew Custodio. As we take a look,
A little bit of an extension there of an arm.
I guess the ref saw him extend his arm there and kind of, obstruct the view and the running way of Delgado. And now they got another set piece that they'll look to take advantage. Not in the most dangerous of areas, but, with a good service and a well organized and planned free kick here, can turn into something.
Noguera and C on top of that ball. Will they go direct or will they go for placement? Noguera to C with a strike. Save there by Silva. Testing the gloves of Matthew Silva out there.
Yeah, that was a great strike by Abusi on his favored left foot. Hits it well. Not too much of a trouble there for Silva, as he didn't look too bothered by it, but a little momentum boost there for the Stallion Laguna side.
21 minutes into this game, and Stallion Laguna have been seeing not much of the possession, but they've been on the scoring opportunity out here. As far as I remember, Nate, when we called that game against Kaya FC Iloilo, the set pieces are the downfall of Stallion Laguna FC in that match. They had a lot of free kicks and quarters on that game, but they weren't able to capitalize. So that's one thing that they could actually build on in this game against UCFC.
Yeah, that's right. We're already seeing a bit of an adjustment already with their set pieces. More quality in their service, and I guess a bit more preparation for them as they realize that last match could have gone a lot different had they been a bit more organized. But I always say it, these set pieces are crucial, especially with tight matches like this, and especially with a game like this where they're kind of not dominating possession as much, so they have to make the most of those free kicks, and especially when they get in. Oh, what do we have here?
Belgira was trying to wriggle his way past Grierson out there over the left side, or Ferrezuela rather. So that's a throw in, but Noguera was spoiled for option earlier with Ibanez running down the right wing. Robertson clears only as far as Abu C with a strike. Just inches wide of the left post.
Yeah, Abu C does well to make the most out of that bouncing ball towards him, timed it well, hit it well, just unable to hit the mark. But again, another momentum boost possibly for the Stallion side as they're slowly getting into the match and slowly gaining confidence. As we take a look at the standings as is.
This is what this is how it looks like right now for Stallion Laguna FC. They may be behind Maharlika out there, but if you look into the goal difference, -3 for Stallion, -7 for Maharlika. So if they get this draw, then they progress to the knockout stages. The Axios development team notched 7 points, but with their obligation to the Southeast Asian Games, they would not be able to play that semifinals. So it's all to play for Stallion Laguna here in this game.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity for them. United City FC looking to, rest a couple of their key players, and all the more reason for UCFC to motivate themselves and get a result here. As we see the pacey Bugas try to turn the Stallion defender here. Just ran out of room there.
Poor throw in for Stallion. As Vine now with the ball. Great pressure there. Still pressuring the defense, Delgado. C with the interception.
Good
Two
feet there.
players covering there. Now they have an outlet pass, switching it over to the other side. Noguera chipped that one through. Nobody there wearing pink.
Yeah, he had options in front of him. There was movement. Just unable to get on the same page as his runner there.
Stallion Laguna doing well in terms of defense as of the moment, holding United City FC to a scoreless 25 minutes. Grierson. Esvine now in the middle. To the right side for Ferrezuela. Ferrezuela covered by two players in pink there. Now he will take it to the middle. United City FC's backline is past the halfway line out here. That's how high the pressure is. And a long ball now. Can they catch them on the break? Delgado could not win that aerial duel against Custodio, but they win a throw-in. Great exchange of conversation here between Robertson and Silva. They're actually able to assess how their defensive line is breaking down. Ibanez testing Silva. Easy picking there for Silva.
Delgado doing well to pick out Ibanez, who, has a decent look there. Not too much trouble with the strike, but, again, another confidence booster for them. It's a shot on goal, easy save for Silva, but it's still something to give them some confidence as they're, looking to get something out of this match. Look at how organized they are here, Jamer. Everybody's behind the ball. It's just they're having a difficult time here, UCFC, to break them down. As we see, they're constantly having to go around them. Not much luck going through them through the middle.
Interception there by Noguera. Too strong of a pass. Delgado could not chase it as Custodio covered it well, closing the doors for Stallion Laguna FC for a goal scoring opportunity. Meanwhile, a chance for United City FC. Thwarted right now, but they win a throw-in. Coach Ernie did not like, I think there was a contact between the two of them. Now throw in for Stallion as Lingbo got that past the line. Delgado. Foul against Delgado. Shirt tugging there on Grierson. If you're Stallion Laguna FC, you would want United City FC to sit back and relax, just control the possession and not make any attempts on goal on you.
Yeah, I mean, they'll be perfectly content with this, Jamer, as it appears. And, you know, the longer time goes on and the longer it stays 0-0, the game is in their hands, in their favor.
Strong tackle there from Ibanez. Remember, he's on a yellow now. Any silly mistake like that could result to another booking and a sending off for the number 25. Esvine will take this as we take a look on the replay.
Yeah, I guess there was a bit of obstruction from Ibanez on the throat there of Lingbo. It was a clean challenge initially, but I guess it was a follow-up play that the ref saw and clear obstruction. Now we have a set piece just outside the 18-yard box near the corner flag for UCFC. Andrew Esvine on the ball. He'll look to in-swing this. Again, another opportunity for the UCFC to maximize this free kick.
Plenty of options there. Custodio, Robertson, as well as Owano. Here's the delivery. Oh, sending it over the bar. I think he was actually looking for the goal there.
Yeah, it's a tough angle to score from, but he put it with pace and power, looking to get it on frame. But in the end, it's a wasted opportunity for them as it sailed over the bar. And Stallions Laguna will take no chances here and just force everyone up and play a bit direct and keep it tight, keep it a tight match, as they're doing extremely well defending this UCFC side.
Goal kick here for Stallion Laguna FC. Abusi against Robertson. Here's Finn McDaniel with the ball, taking an early strike. And Silva will keep that in play. Pressure stays on for Stallion. Here's Noguera. Mistake here for UCFC. A strike! Oh! Fizzing wide the right post.
That's a great strike from Noguera. As it's a bad giveaway from Lingbo, it turns out into midfield as we see Noguera top of the box. You know, he hits it. He had time to you know, line up his shot. As we take a look at the shots on target, Stallions leading with 3 shots on target to UCFC with 0, although UCFC is dominating possession. I said it before, it's not how much possession you have, it's what you're doing with that possession. And we see it paying off for this Stallion Laguna side. But we have a great 1v1 opportunity on the right flank here, Jamer.
For Asuelo with the ball, or rather that was actually Salenga wins a corner for the defending PFL champions.
Yeah, and look at how many Stallions Laguna players were already in the box when it became a 1v1 here. Everybody's back, everybody's defending. Everyone knows how important each moment is. Every play is important for the Stallion Laguna side as they're searching for a semifinal berth Monday night.
Cholabuga's former FEU standout to take this corner for UCFC. Outswinger. Grierson. Still with Grierson. Takes it over to the other side. Here's a cross. Abu C in the thick of the action there. First line of defense for Stallion Laguna is there. Striker. Foul on United City FC. And a free kick for Stallion. Just like in the first game that we called, Nate, the forwards are the first line of defense right now. And with Stallion Laguna FC, they will need each and every man to defend their hearts out in order to progress to the semis of this tournament.
Yeah, it's exhausting and it can be frustrating defending so much, but it's what's required, especially in the current, in the current stage of football where, it's so vital and important to win balls in those areas. And sometimes, for a striker, when you're not getting the service and you're not getting the ball to your feet and you're not getting the looks that you want, these are the moments small moments that you have to work for to get yourself into the match, These defensive moments, these defensive plays oftentimes result into an offensive or an attack for the strikers. When they're so deep, when they're helping to defend, it often turns out to a goal scoring opportunity, Jamer, or at least an attempt. It pays off. It normally pays off when you're working so hard up front.
And you can hear each and every one in Stallion Laguna FC asking their strikers, their forwards, their midfielders to press on United City FC. They're not taking any prisoners out here. They don't want to progress to the semifinals with just a point. They want all 3 points out here. Again, that's a huge confidence booster for Stallion Laguna FC if they will win this game against United City FC, and they will face the defending champions, Kaya FC Iloilo, on Monday.
Yeah, that's correct. They'll be at full strength on Monday, as they have two suspended players, Silva and Bowden, who are solid center back players. And what a confidence booster that will be for Stallion to come away with the victory tonight and go into that semifinal with a bit of confidence as they take on a tough Kaya FC if results stay.
Ibanez with a lovely cross past Delgado and Custodio. Play stays on for Stallion Laguna FC over the left side here. Alquiros takes it back to Nieras. They'll switch the play over the right side out here with Pickering. Poor pass intercepted by Esvine. Pickering chasing the ball. Tried to find Ibanez there. Noguera with a clearance.
With authority there. Nice midfield battle there between Esvine and Noguera.
Forasuelo now over the right side for UCFC. Finds Salenga over the right wing. Ball goes out and a throw in for Stallion Laguna FC. 35 minutes in this game. 0-0 in favor. You could say that with a 0-0 scoreline, this is in favor of Stallion Laguna FC's hopes of making it to the semifinals. Belgira with the control there. He's going to go up against Robertson. Against Forasuelo as well. A tackle from Forasuelo. And a foul for Stallion Laguna FC. For those of you who has joined the broadcast, Stallion Laguna in pink. United City FC in cream out here. Nathan Alquiros will send this probably inside the box. Robertson heads it to the path of Noguera, but nobody there for him. Lingbo with a clearance. Delgado now. Delgado asking for the overlap there from Ibanez. Not given. Ibanez seemed to be all over the place right now. Not in a good way, though, as he was not the recipient of that ball from Delgado. This is why we love to. This is why we love commentating on this kind of game in this stadium or in this football center. You can hear each and every instructions from the coaches, the players. You can hear each and every conversation that they have, and with Coach Ernie Nieres barking instructions to Ibanez just to cover things up over the right side for them.
Yeah, he knows how important this match is, and he also knows how his team responds when he's on the sideline coaching, giving his perspective and his views here. He's keeping his side really tight, and they've responded really well to him. As we all see, UCFC is having a difficult time breaking them down.
Owano against Nieras, and last chance effort or last man effort there from
Alcaraz.
Nathan Alcaraz.
Yeah, that was a great cover from Alcaraz. As we see, look, 4 players there around, defending as a group, covering each other. This is what it would take for them to get the result. And as we have a corner now for UCFC.
Oh, a goal! Against the run of play, no. The referee says offside. That is offside, said Meliton Pelayo, and the linesman out there. Custodio pleading his case. We'll have another look of that in a bit. We'll definitely have a look of that in a bit. Here it is.
Take a look. Yeah, that was and Esfine was offside, but out of the play, but still in the offside position as we saw Custodio get to it first. Seems like the right call there, Jamer.
I think it was the last action from Esvine that called it offside. Custodio was heading it into the goal, but the last action there from Esvine judged him offside. So Stallion Laguna
dodged the bullet there.
With 5 minutes remaining in this first half, in what could be a deciding game for them.
Oh, that's great control there.
Rasuelo looking for options. Clearance out there. Bugas all alone. Bugas with a strike. Headed away by Nieras.
That's that defending.
Wow.
That's that never say die defending, and they're so focused right now.
Still a chance here for United City FC. Stepping on the gas pedal now is United City. But what a goal line clearance there from Matthew Nieras. Custodio
Yeah,
to Grierson.
Bugas did well on that play there, Jamer, to make some space for him and pick out his corner. It was going in the net. Goalkeeper was beat there, and Nieras a goal line save there to keep this match at 0-0 as UCFC is gaining momentum little by little now as the half closes. We take a look. Gets it over to his favorite right foot. We see the goalkeeper beat, and Nieras just in the right place, holding his line, defending his goal line for him. And that's a major play for the Stallion side, keeping the goal to 0.
James was out of position there, but Matthew Nieras knew where Bugas will put the ball in. He was able to head it away. Commotion inside the box here. A little bit of pushing and tugging between Stallion and UCFC. They're a bit rattled right now, Stallion, after the flurry of shots and attempts from United City. They still have another one right here with Furusuelo over the right side. Getting past Pickering. Still have possession. Delgado intercepts. Couldn't hold on to it. No long ball, looking for Bugas over the left side, and too late is the FEU standout for that pass. They may be rattled, but they were able to compose themselves right away after the flurry of chances from United City FC. And it seems like all those talk from Coach Ernie Nieras, even from the last game, they actually stayed for a while after the match against Maharlika Manila FC, just contemplating on what happened and what's gonna happen after that game. They're now in the final stage of the elimination rounds. Again, their fate is in their own hands. 3 minutes remaining in the first half. Can they keep a clean sheet in the first half out here? Pickering, good defense again. Nieras with the interception. He will now send that forward, looking for Finn McDaniel. Great header here.
He's in.
Chance. Nobody in the middle for him, though. What a save from Silva. But they're lacking in personnel in the middle.
Yeah, you're right, Jimmy. But Finn did everything he could have done in that moment. And, if there's no one in the box to receive across, you just kind of have to just whip it across the line. He forced a tough save on Silva. As we see him, he flicks it to himself first. He looks up. No one's there. And the angle just gets tighter and tighter. Forcing Silva to reach across his body and save that.
Abu C being forced to defend here for Stallion Laguna FC. Hence the reason why when Finn McDaniel looked up, nobody's there in the middle for him. But great effort, though, from McDaniel. A minute remaining, and I believe there's going to be 2 minutes of added time here in the first half. We'll get confirmation of that later. Robertson sending it over to Forasuelo down the right side. Robertson. Stallion Laguna with almost everyone in their own half now, defending for their lives out here. Oh, a foul. I think that was on the Mesa. Free kick in the dying minutes of the first half here for United City.
Yeah, that's a nice piece of skill there from De Mesa to draw the foul. Or excuse me, that looks like Hayes to draw the foul there. Now there's a free kick for UCFC.
This is almost in a similar place where they got their first free kick and the first goal scoring opportunity. And
Right.
there it is, confirmation. 2 minutes of added time here in the first, or stoppage time here in the first half.
2 minutes.
Here's the delivery. Gets it over to Owano. This time with his left foot, but could not convert it to a goal.
Yeah, good service there from Esvine. Picks out Owano, who I think was a bit surprised that it got to him all the way at the back post. He gets his foot to it, but just kind of trickles into the goalkeeper, James, for Stallion.
Couple of chances gone begging already for Owano through those free kicks from Esvine. One more minute here in the first half. Stallion Laguna holding the fort really well. Moments of uncertainties for them. Some momentary lapses. But here they are, holding the fort and keeping the scoreline at 0-0. Custodio with the long ball. Good clearance there. C. Ibanez. Here's Alquiros. Poor first touch. Intercepted by Owano. Owano now with a chance. Gives it to Salenga. De Mesa with a challenge there. No foul call, said the referee. And Salenga is in disbelief out there. Long ball now. Looking for Noguera. 1-on-1 against Custodio. Gets it past Custodio. Noguera. Saved by Silva.
End-to-end stuff here.
So last passage of play here. Abu is being asked to go forward. De Mesa sending it inside to Noguera. Noguera still with the ball, looking for options. Covered by two players in cream. Out for a throw-in. And the referee, Meliton Pelayo, calls time here in the first half. Great defensive effort here from Stallion Laguna FC, keeping it scoreless after 45 minutes. An intense battle out here. Stallion Laguna 0, United City FC 0. Isa lang ang masasabi ko dito, Nate. Papunta pa lang tayo sa exciting part. Kaya sa inyo mga nanonood dyan, stay in this stream. We'll bring you the halftime highlights and the stats in a short while.
There's an opportunity here, and we've got our first goal of the match.
Leaves it to Ramsey to make it 3-0.
Good opportunity here, and we've got our first goal of the match.
Leaves it to Ramsey to make it 3-0.
Halftime here at the PFF National Training Center. Stallion Laguna holding the fort against United City FC. 0-0 at the half. Sabi nga natin, papunta na tayo sa exciting part with 45 minutes remaining in this game. Let's take a look at some of the highlights of the first half out here, Nate.
Yeah, that was an early attempt there from Wano. Unable to connect like he'd like to, but that was probably one of the best opportunities for the UCFC early on in the match. As we saw here, Silva clearly upset as a late foul there on him. I will see with the long strike from a free kick. No real test from Silva, but they racked up the shots that first half there, Jamie.
Here's the other threatening shot out here from Esvine, and then this one, strike from Bugas, just cleared out by Nieras off the goal line.
Yeah, Bugas couldn't believe it, but as we take a look here at the goal, there was called back on a foul. There's a foul here, I guess.
There.
A little bit of obstruction.
That's where the assistant referee raised his flag for obstruction on James by Esvine.
A little bit of contact there, but not enough for me to draw the penalty. As we take a look at the stats, UCFC dominated possession with 68% to only 32 for Stallions. And as we take a look at the shots on goal, 5 in favor of Stallions and only 2 for UCFC.
The intention of Stallion Laguna to score a goal here and win the match in order for them to progress with flying colors here as we take a look at our wonderful crowd here at a wonderful night inside the PFF National Training Center. All eyes on the pitch as Stallion Laguna guns for a win or a draw in order to progress to the knockout stages of the 2022 Copa Paulino Alcantara. We've said in the first half that it's been a decade since Stallion Laguna held a trophy in their history. And if they make it to the knockout stages, they're a step closer in getting a grasp or a shot on the title against the defending champions Kaya FC Iloilo in the semifinals. Kickoff here at the second half. Stallion now playing from right to left, going on the offensive right away, forcing Silva out of his line. And this is how it stands for Stallion Laguna FC. Kaya, Cebu, and UCFC already secured the semifinals slot. Stallion Lagunas will slide up to 4th if they keep the scoreline to 0-0 or if they win this game. So everything to play for over the next 45 minutes here in Carmona, Cavite.
Yeah, all or nothing for this Stallion Laguna side. They did everything that they needed to keep it a close and tight match, not giving up any goals in that first half. Well, let's see if they can sustain that energy and even step it up a notch to try and get a victory.
Noguera putting on the Jets. Strike straight to the arms of Matt Silva.
Yeah, that's a great run from Noguera, but no one was making that near post run. It's very, very important there, Jamer, as your ball gets wide and we look for that cross, as one of the players has to get to that near post. That was one of the things the coaches always told me. Get to the near post, whether you think you're going to get it or not. It leaves space behind. Any type of movement will confuse the defense, but that first post run is very, very important for any type of a cross, whether it's on the ground or in the air.
United City FC just composing themselves. Heard during the halftime talks from their team captain, JJ Robertson, we need to score some goals, man. That's what they want to do here in the second half. And with that, Bugas over the left side, covered well by Ibanez. They'll stay with the pressure with the throw-in. Esvine. JJ Robertson exchange passes with Lingbo. Custodio, who seemed to be on a goal-scoring opportunity earlier, if not for the foul from Esvine in the first half. Forzuelo takes it back. Switches the play to Lingbo. Could not get the first touch. Ibanez was onto it. Foul against Lingbo. Stallion wants to play it quick. They do with McDaniel. Daniel with a strike. Just over the bar and past the right post.
Yeah, Stallions had the right idea to try and take advantage and play quick. They had numbers up as they got into the attack, but Finn opted for the long-range shot. Off frame, no test for Silva there, but a little bit of life there for Stallions as they approach this second half.
For our viewers, if you think Stallion Laguna FC will just be parking this table here, no, they aren't. If you were able to catch the halftime statistics, they were getting most of the shots on target. And here in the second half, they're already looking to go for it out here. Looking for all 3 points in this game. Belguera keeps that ball in play. Great flick on by Uwano there. Ball goes out and a throw in favor of Stallion Laguna FC. Kieran Hayes could not believe that. The Mesa. Custodio to cover. Finn McDaniel is down. Seems like there was a contact between the two of them with Custodio. He's back up right now. Robertson to Esvine against Abu C. Great defensive stuff here from Stallion. Chip ball, just too much for Finn McDaniel to chase. Here's Salenga. Stallion not doing anything rash out here in the first few minutes of the second half. You can see they're putting on the pressure, but they're not putting too much pressure that forces them out of their lines. Giving a lot of space as well for United City FC to operate. Robertson takes it back to Forzuelo. Forzuelo back to Robertson. Esvine. Kieran Hayes gets it past De Mesa. Short cross. Good clearance here from Alquiros. Only as far as Robertson. Into the middle for Esvine. Interception here by Delgado. And now Delgado will go for the counter. Great coverage there from, I think that was Lingbo. Abu C could not get to it. Now a pass to Kieran Hayes. Hayes frees up Salenga over the right side. Options inside with Uwano. Salenga tried to cross it to Uwano, but great block there from Alquiros. Forces a corner here for United City FC.
Yeah, Salenga does well there to draw the corner. Noticed and realized that he was in a 1v1 situation. Took his player on. Nice little scissor as we take a look. Scissor with his left, take it to his right. Opts for the cross. Well defended there by Alquiros, and now we have a corner for the UCFC.
Bugas will take this one out here. Some players of Kaya FC Iloilo still in attendance, scouting what could be their opponents in the semifinals. Esvine, lovely turn. Another great turn, this time from Hayes. Esvine gets it to Bugas. No cross. Oh, goalkeeper almost spilled it, but he holds on to that dear ball.
I believe we have Pachola Bugas down on the floor, and fair play to Stallions as James, the goalkeeper, just tosses it out of bounds. He looks to be holding his groin area as the trainer has come on and lifted him up. He's already saying that he needs to change.
Yep. Looks
As
like
it looks like he already has some bandage there around his groin or his quad. So the muscle must be tender already. And you got to hope that he'll be okay.
United City FC might be forced to make an early substitution here in the second half. Plenty of options for them. You have Minigeshi, Kurt Dizon as well to replace him. But it seems like they'll be opting for Minigeshi to replace Cholo Bugas in a few moments here. Forward pass, looking for Finn McDaniel. Went over the head of Forasuelo. Here's Koichi Belgira now. Taking it to the byline. Could not get across in for his teammates and out for a throw in. So Minigeshi waiting on the wings now for the substitution for United City FC. Another player who could infuse some dangerous attacks for United City FC. Long ball looking for Owano. Headed away. Abu C. Salenga could not intercept. Now Custodio to Robertson. Switches the play to Lingbo. Pickering covers. Now the ball goes all the way back to the goalkeeper, James, out here. Long ball. Nobody there for Stallion to get the ball. Salenga clears it out. Alquiros with the interception. Sends it to the right side for Pickering. Now here's Ibanez. Acres of space to operate over the right side. Looking for McDaniel. Oh! Look out. Moments of uncertainty there, but McDaniel just couldn't get the touch in. And UCFC breathes another life out here.
Ibanez did extremely well to make the most out of that space that he had. Played a dangerous ball in. Finn unable to connect, but danger moments for UCFC.
Here's the substitution now as Hikaru Minigeshi checks in for the injured Pocholo Bugas.
Yeah, that's a good sub here for UCFC. Experienced, seasoned veteran. Very, very creative player, Minigeshi. And this is the type of attacking spark that the UCFC side needs as I look to get a result here and build some momentum as they get into semifinals already Monday night there, Jamer.
Yep, they will get a rematch with the dynamic Herb Cebu. So it's not yet over between the two of them. The feud is still going on as they ended the game in a stalemate, a 1-1 stalemate. Koichi lost his footing out there. Grierson. Back to Custodio. Salenga up front. Great coverage there from Alquiros.
Alquiros has just been solid this entire match. Just reading the play and just being first. Great with his distribution, and he's been excellent at the center back position there tonight, Jamer.
The veterans are stepping up for Stallion Laguna FC in terms of defense. We saw Nieras clearing from goal line earlier, and this time around, Alquiros in the thick of the action, defending and intercepting all the balls that come his way here in the second half. Ibanez looking for the cross here. Could not get past Lingbo, and the ball goes out for a goal kick.
We got a spark sub here. for Stallions Laguna as Troy Limbo looks to make his mark on the 57th minute here. This is a great sub for Stallion Laguna to come on and change things up for them, lift their side a bit and give them a bit more momentum.
The player who knows how to control the ball, find the open spaces, and even have a knack on scoring goals. Limbo waiting on the wings. We will have to wait as well to check who he will be replacing in this game.
Yeah, every single one of these Stallion players has been, exhausting themselves throughout the match, defending, and it's really been a collective effort as everybody has been mentally sharp and committed to defending here, Jamer.
Here they go on the counter. Finn McDaniel all alone. Nobody there. There's a block in the corner for Stallion Laguna FC and a chance for the introduction of Troy Limbo.
Yeah, again, similar play to that end of the second half there, Jamer. Finn McDaniel did exceptionally well to get to that ball first and just drive it down the line. He sees nobody else is in the box, so there's not much else he can do except for just drive that ball with pace across the goal line and force a save from the goalkeeper Silva. As we see, Belguera's day is done. Troy Limbo has entered the match now with 30 minutes to play for his side. As we take a look at this replay, Finn's angle was tight, but there was not much else he could have done as he was approaching the end line, and he just drives it across the box, which is really what you're supposed to do in that kind of a situation there, Jamer. And now they have a corner kick.
Noguera sends it inside. Pickering, oh!
Opportunity right there, Jamer.
Just heading that ball wide.
He was all alone.
Good chance there for Stallion Laguna FC.
Yeah, good service from Noguera. It's an outswinging ball. And yeah, he's just all alone, unable to connect and drive that header onto frame. But what an opportunity there for the Stallion Laguna side.
On the other hand, Minigeshi beats the offside flag there, but goalkeeper James was alert to the possibility and cleared the lines for them. Interception. McDaniel, counter-attack time for Stallion Laguna FC. Great turn from Noguera.
Great turn.
Finds Limbo. Oh, here we go. 1-on-1 against Custodio. Custodio commits. Limbo stays in the corner for Stallion Laguna FC.
Smart play from Limbo as he knows Custodio was the last touch, and now they have a corner. They take their time. Clock is in their favor as it winds down for them. But that turn from Noguera in midfield just opened up this play. And as we see him now on the corner, he'll look to in-swing it from this side. As they've looked, semi-dangerous, Jamer, from these set pieces. Definitely a much improvement side from the last match versus Kaya.
Here's the delivery from Noguera, headed away by Robertson, only as far as Limbo, who hits it to the path of Alquiros. Limbo again. Now here's Noguera. Plenty of options inside the box for Stallion Laguna. Limbo could not get his head to it. Still a chance for them. De Mesa back to Noguera. Blocked and out for a throw in for Stallion. Pressure mounting now for Stallion Laguna FC. Delgado sends it inside. Great coverage there by Grierson. Salenga against Limbo. Substitute doing whatever he can to contribute to his side here. Almost a mistake there for UCFC. Forasuelo takes it back to Grierson, who now resets with Silva. By the way, quick shout outs to Lynn Alamano watching this game, the dear partner of my dear friend Jello Medina. Grierson giving it to Custodio. And now you can feel Stallion Laguna FC. They're not sitting behind. They're not sitting in defense.
Right.
And what they want to do now is to go for an all-out attack. It's nothing to lose for them. If they get the draw, then they progress to the semifinals. If they get a win, huge confidence booster for them as they face the defending champions, Kaya FC Iloilo.
Right. They're kind of taking it to this UCFC side, but they're being exceptionally smart defensively. You know, they're taking the risk when they need to take the risk. You know, they've created some chances here, and they're enjoying a bit of more possession, and they have this confidence now as we see UCFC looking to make some big subs here as a double sub coming on.
And they have to be wary of the substitutions that United City FC is going to be putting on here. Two dangerous men will be coming in and will infuse some firepower in the attack of UCFC. But as it stands, great defensive effort here from Stallion Laguna, keeping a clean sheet and possibly keeping a point to find themselves into the semifinals. Noguera with the interception. Grierson forced to a sliding tackle there. Alquiros to Finn, back to Alquiros. Here's Abu C, not in a familiar position for him. He's kind of sitting in defense right now or in midfield. Hence the lack of options for Stallion Laguna up front.
Yeah, but he's been a key role tonight here, Jamer, just kind of being there where he needs to be, knowing his role and just kind of disrupting any type of play that he can in front of him in midfield. And yeah, he's not in his traditional attacking role, but, you know, fitting in very nicely into his new midfield role and keeping his players in line and his midfield in line and supporting and helping his defense whenever they need. You know, for me, he's been a key role in this match tonight here, Jamer.
And here are the substitutions now for United City FC. Amirbek Joraboev coming in, as well as Kieran Hayes, Kurt Dizon replacing Kieran Hayes and Andreas Esvine, respectively. Take a look at the stats out here, Nate. 13 shots for Stallion, only 4 for United City FC. This is how important this game is for Stallion Laguna FC.
Yeah, I mean, they've had a solid game plan from the start of this match, and they've done a very good job with executing it. You know, being completely organized from the back and, you know, getting that defensive effort from their attackers, applying pressure. And, you know, they've been winning a lot of these midfield battles with Abusi and Noguera. It's going to be interesting to see how this game pans out with only 25 minutes left here, Jamer.
Alam mo, Nate, itong Stallion Laguna FC, para silang sasakyan na diesel yung nilalagay mo sa kanila. Habang umiinit yung tournament, mas nagiinit din sila. And with their backs against the wall, with their fate in their own hands, they're taking it to UCFC and making sure that we have a great battle here tonight.
Again, fantastic defending there as UCSC wins a corner.
A lot of people betting on Stallion Laguna to keep a draw here in this game. But if you look into those stats with those shots and shots on target, you'll be wanting them to win this game as they have clear intentions to get all 3 points and secure their passage to the next round.
Oh, look at this counter.
Troy Limbo on the attack against Lingbo.
If that pass was just on the floor, he could have ran onto it and kept his momentum going. Look at the work rate of Noguera working back, picking up these loose balls. You're absolutely right, Jamer. They deserve 3 points tonight, if not the draw.
Noguera just living up to the motto of Stallion Laguna FC, being the real workhorse here for them. Oh, almost a through ball there from Limbo, asking for a handball, but nothing given there. Now a chance for UCFC to clear the lines, only as far as Ibanez. A foul on Robertson as he muscles his way through Ibanez there.
Yeah, that's the frustration from Robertson. We've heard him all night being extremely vocal, and we see a delayed challenge from behind. Nothing too malicious, but he definitely makes contact there with Ibanez, and that's just the frustration from him with this UCFC side tonight. We've heard it vocally from where we are, Jamer, and you can see it in his play as well, as he's not getting the most out of this UCFC side, and he knows what's at stake as well. And it's, as I said, it's important for them to get a result and get some momentum, as the next game they play is a win or lose game for them, Jamer, and it will not be an easy match by far.
All semifinals will be played on a single leg basis. So again, the teams that have secured their spot: Kaya FC Iloilo, Dynamic Herb Cebu, and United City FC. And as it stands, Stallion Laguna looking to knock on the doors of the knockout stages. A foul there though from Troy Limbo. Abu C heads it to McDaniel. Delgado, covered by two players in cream. Jarabuev being forced to do a tackle. Abu C now, crowded by two players. Gets it over to the right side for Ibanez. Back to Abu C. C with a strike! Oh! Getting closer and closer now. Stallion Laguna FC forcing Matt Silva outstretched and punched that ball out for a corner.
The energy of Abu C in this match has just been fantastic to see, as we see him get some space and get it to his favorite left foot, and forcing Silva for a difficult save, as Noguera will take this corner now for Stallion with just 20 minutes left here, Jamer.
He's going to whip that ball in. Abu C now inside the box, headed away by Robertson, only as far as Ibanez. Poor first touch from Ibanez there, but still the pressure is on. Now for Resuelo, eases that down, but interception here from Troy Limbo. Limbo dancing and try to take a shot there, but the defensive line of United City FC alert to the possibility in another corner.
Yeah, look at the replay. He opted to avoid the shot there and shimmy to the left, forcing Custodio with the dire save. And now Stallions win another corner. This is a different team that we're seeing tonight, Jamer. And, they're going for the win, as we can see now. They want the 3 points. They want that momentum, as it can propel them into the semifinal Monday night.
Punched out by Silva.
Great save from Silva to get his hand to it first.
A real world-class goalkeeper there. Clearance from UCFC forces another throw-in for Stallion Laguna.
As we take a look with the in-swinging cross from Noguera, Silva lunges with the punch to throw it out of bounds. And Stallions will still just maintain pressure on this UCFC side deep in their own half.
Abu C with the ball. If not being instrumental up front, he's there to make the plays for Stallion Laguna FC tonight. Noguera finds an open man over the right side for Ibanez. Ibanez could not dance his way past Lingbo, but he still has the ball. Inside to Abu C. Grierson. Try to clear it. Hits Oh, it hits Grierson in the face. Oh. Body's on the line here.
I think it hit him in his throat.
In his throat, rather, yeah.
As we see the pressure building up and, you know, feisty moments in the half as he takes a shot straight into the jugular. You know that's painful as the medical comes on for UCFC, but, you know, we keep talking about this relentless effort here from the Stallion Laguna side. They know what's at stake. You know, they're not sitting back anymore. You know, the game has opened up, and they've kind of taken it to them, to this UCFC side, and leaving the fate in their own hands, as they know just a result tonight will propel them into the much, you know, needed semifinal match for them. But let's take a look at these corners, as we have 5 for UCFC and 4 for Stallions.
But all those 4 corners coming from Stallion Laguna, all of those could have produced a goal-scoring opportunity for them. They've been making up for their lost time in terms of their set pieces, and what a night for them to step up their game in terms of their, their set pieces.
Space in midfield for Noguera as he just continues to hold on to the ball.
In swinging ball, looking for Delgado. Lingbo heads it out. Delgado still there. Now here is Ibanez. Blocked by Custodio. Here's Jaraboev now, the creative midfielder for UCFC. Forasuelo back to Jaraboev.
Great vision and a great pass there to open things up.
Hence the reason why he's the creative midfielder of UCFC out here. Minigeshi to Jaraboev. He can take a shot from here. He does! And there was a touch from James. Punched it out for a corner.
Yeah, he knew exactly what he wanted to do. As he noticed he had space in front of him, he took his first touch forward and just laced it, forcing James to get down low and make a save. And now they have a corner kick with just 15 minutes left here, Jamer.
Substitution here for UCFC. Kenshiro Daniels checks in for Paulo Salenga. So now you could feel that United City FC wants to get the victory here as well. This is what Maharlika Manila FC wants, a 3 points for United City FC to punch their ticket to the semifinals.
Oh my God. What an opportunity again for Duano.
That was his 3rd chance on goal.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Look at him. It's a great service. And he will want to have that one again. We'll wait for a replay. But, man, what an opportunity, as he could have just tapped that in for a goal there.
As it stands, Stallion Laguna FC holding on to dear life and that precious point to punch their ticket to the semifinals against Kaya FC Iloilo. But here's United City FC on the counter-attack. Ivan Uwano. Kurt Dizon asking for him to leave the ball. Jaraboev blocked by Nieras. Daniels. Clearance there from Demesa. But Minigeshi still with the ball. Jaraboev. Here's Minigeshi. Cross. Cleared out by Limbo. Woo! Whoa. Hold on to your seat, folks. This is going to be the longest 15 minutes for Stallion Laguna FC, and a very interesting one for us here.
Yeah, some great moments of play there. As UCFC applies a bit of pressure, but Stallions holding on tight late in this match, committing to defense as they have from the start of this whistle. and I believe Ivan is down with some cramps. But I overheard the players on the bench say that they don't have any more substitutes, Jamer.
Yeah, they only have, if they're going to make a substitute now, they only have Dina Barle, who is a defender, to check in for Ivan Uwano if that's the case. But they also have Mike Otto, who could step in midfield for them. So only 2 infield players for them. And a substitution on the other side for Stallion Laguna FC as Marvin Angeles checks in for Charles Pickering. So they will add more personnel in attack here. And you could feel that Coach Ernie Nieras and the rest of Stallion Laguna FC wants all 3 points in this game to give them the momentum heading into the semifinals against Kaya FC Iloilo if they secure a result here against UCFC.
Well, they clearly deserve some type of result tonight here, Jamer, if I have to be honest. They've been completely laser focused from the start of this whistle. And, you know, they've come on out and taken it to UCFC.
Ibanez clears it out all the way to Matt Silva to chase for a goal kick. Even our fans are enjoying this match. We have a comment out here. Nice match. Both teams holding on and defending tightly to prevent each one from committing a goal. This is what you want for Thursday night football, Nate.
Yeah, that's right, Jamer. You know, down to the last whistle, we all know what's at stake here. And, you know, it's birth for 4th place into the semifinal. Whether it's Maharlika FC or this Stallion Laguna FC trying to take fate into their own hands and make the most out of this match and what's in front of them. As we have some space here.
Forosuelo over the right side, looking for options inside the box. Nobody there in cream. And it seems like United City FC will not make any substitution out here as Ivan Uwano just asking for some clearance from the referee, and he will check back into the game. United City FC being forced to play their vital players out here in this match just to force them to get a result. As you've already seen the introductions of Joraboev, Minigeshi, and Daniels in this game, as well as Kurt Dizon. I mean, if you're UCFC, you want to keep them in the bench, reserving their energy against Dynamic Herb Cebu in their semifinal match. But no, they want to go for the 3 points here. They want to go for the win. But I don't think that's something that they have to force, an issue to force for United City FC. Robertson now with the ball. 10 minutes remaining in this game. Through pass to Minigeshi. Almost putting Ibanez on the deck. Strike from Robertson. What a save from James. And the backup goalkeeper of Stallion Laguna FC being called into action. And my oh my, he's saving the lives of each and every Stallion Laguna player here.
Yeah, Robertson knew exactly what he wanted to do with that when the ball's coming. He took his first touch right into stride and just tried to bend it to the back post. But James was on top of it with a diving save. And we just have 9 minutes left here, Jamer.
The only thing that Stallion Laguna FC has to prevent now are their last minute blunders. We've seen that happen with the ASCO's development team in their opening match. We've seen that happen against Maharlika Manila FC. They don't want to commit those errors late in the game against United City FC, and more importantly, they don't want to commit any mistake at all in order to progress to the semifinals.
Yeah, that's right there, Jamer. They've worked extremely hard this match, but these last 10 minutes are all that matters for this Stallion Laguna side, and they just have to hold on, keep sharp mentally, and just get behind the ball. Get behind the ball. You know, this match is theirs, and the fourth and the semifinal berth is theirs if they want it. They just kind of have to dig deep here and, hold on to this draw.
Noguera almost got the ball there earlier. Joraboev with another lovely ball towards the path of Daniels. Could not get the overlap for Robertson, but he will go to the middle. Great header out by Nieras. Here's Custodio. Everyone in pink now inside their own half, defending against United City FC with 8 minutes and some change remaining in this game. Forosuelo against Limbo. Forosuelo in the middle. What a lovely clearance from Stallion Laguna FC. But they have another pressure coming on here as they reset with Daniels. Daniels sends it forward to Dizon. Couldn't get the turn. Forosuelo did not use the overlap. Clearance from Noguera and a throw-in for United City FC. Joraboev back to Custodio. Everyone inside the PFF National Training Center at the edge of their seats now. Grierson to Lingbo. Robertson slots back into his natural position now as Joraboev comes in to the position where he was playing earlier. But he's going to go for the offensive here. Great 1-2 between Minageshi and Owano. Intercepted by Stallion. Now, Finn McDaniel. 1-on-1 against Grierson. Abosi is there to support 3 players against 1 here. Forced back to Limbo. Noguera takes a strike from distance. The ball goes out for a goal kick.
As we see Noguera, long-range strike for him, unable to hit the frame and connect. But, nice moment of relief for this UCFC side as they were almost caught on a counter. And we just have 6 minutes of regular time plus stoppage here, Jamer.
And we're seeing 2 players on deck here for Stallion Laguna. First one was Finn McDaniel, but is all good now. On the other side, it's Nathan Alquiros, one of the vital defenders that they have, currently experiencing some cramps out here. But his will to get back up to his feet and finish this game off and secure that semifinal spot.
Yeah, Jamer, every single one of these Stallion players have put in a shift tonight, and I'm sure they're all exhausted, but they just have to hold on a little bit longer here as these dire minutes are being controlled by the substitutes and the newly players of the UCFC side.
Oh, Joraboev tried from distance. He can shoot from there, but this time it went over the bar.
More fresh legs here from Stallions as Angeles and Tuason look to enter the match with just a few minutes left here in regulation.
There you go.
Every single moment, every single play right now, Jamer, is vital for this Stallion Laguna side if they want to get through to the semifinals on Monday.
Tuason replacing McDaniel out there, and Alan Angeles will be replacing Noguera out here.
Yeah, Noguera have put in an incredible shift tonight. Offensively, defensively, he's just kind of been all over the field tonight. And he's covered a lot of ground tonight. And,
Substitutions for Stallion Laguna.
I'm sure Coach Ernie is very proud of the way he's performed tonight. And, credit to him because he's been exceptional tonight.
And if you've heard McDaniel, his last words before he goes to the bench, give it everything.
Right.
That's what they have to do now with 4 minutes remaining plus some stoppage time in order to book their ticket to the semifinals of the 2022 Copa Paulino Alcantara. That just gave me goosebumps, Nate. Custodio to Grierson. Forced it back to Silva. Here's Robertson sending it forward, looking for Minigeshi. That goes over him, and he was caught by the offside flag there. And the defensive organization of Stallion Laguna FC making sure that they were able to catch Hikaru Minigeshi on the offside trap there. Clearly offside by the looks of that replay, Nate.
Oh yeah, he was in an offside position, we could tell. But again, that Stallion's defense was relentless in giving cover and support as James came off his line and was able to control it. And as we see James now on the floor.
James just getting a little bit of breather out here. He's been called for over the last 10 or 15 minutes of this game into action. Has been pulling off save after save, preventing any goals to come in from UCFC. If you've heard as well, Robertson was complaining. I think he was able to see how many minutes is going to be added on out here.
Yeah, that's just the frustration on his side, as they have not been able to break down the Stallion Laguna side. He knows his team is capable of much more, but tonight they just have not been able to put it together. And you can just see his frustration as this game is winding down.
Final minute of regulation now here, Nate. Clearance from United City FC. Owano gets it over to Kenshiro Daniels. Oof. Blocked by Angeles from one former Kaya FC Iloilo player to another. Tuason tried to send it forward to Delgado, but that was too early for them to chase.
Yeah, a bit ambitious there from Yannick. He's got to realize that, they got to hold on to the ball here, and each possession is important for them. And not to, yes, they would love to get a goal, but, they just got to be smart here and hold on to possession, especially in the attacking third.
Robertson with the ball, giving it to Custodio. Clutch time now as 3 minutes added on to this game. 3 more minutes for Stallion Laguna to hold on to that draw or even get a victory here. Fans at the edge of their seat. I think I've seen a couple of Stallion Laguna FC fans. There's the reserve players of Stallion Laguna FC egging on their squad. Semi-final ticket is in store here for Stallion if they keep this draw. Jaraboev. Ibanez clears.
Dire minutes here in extra time for the Stallion Laguna side.
Foul on Stallion.
2 minutes of extra time left, Jamer. Just 2 minutes.
Ang daming nananalangin dito sa PFF National Training Center. Sa sobrang intense ng laro, isa lang ang panalangin nila ngayon. Ipasok ang Stallion Laguna sa semifinals. Pero kailangan nilang pigilan na makascore ang UCFC dito sa free kick na to. Coach or referee Meliton Pelayo just calming things down inside the box.
Tense moments as this match winds down here, Jamer. And Stallions have worked extremely hard this entire match. But it all comes down to these last few moments here, Jamer.
Here's the free kick, headed away by Abu C.
It's been solid all match there, Jamer.
1 minute remaining in this game. Can Stallion secure their semi-final slot in the 2022 Copa Paulino Alcantara. Ball forward from Joraboev. Kenshiro Daniels. Cross. Blocked by Nieras. Joraboev. Coach Nieras asking for no foul here. For Osuelo to Robertson. Dispossessed, and Stallion Laguna now on the counterattack with Marvin Angeles. To the other Angeles. Allen now over the left side. Oh! Tuason! Just couldn't get his touch.
Searching ball. Great pass there from him. From the substitute. As he picked out Yannick. Look at the searching ball. Oh, that was perfect.
Whoa.
Yannick got to it first, but just a bit ahead of it, as we see. Didn't have time to control it. The only thing you can do there, James, is hit it first time.
Exquisite ball from Allen Angeles. But Tuason wasn't able to control that limbo. And he will just run down the time here. Keeps the ball in play. Ball goes out. Throw in for Stallion.
Look how much it means to all the Stallion players on the bench, and there's even some in the stands. They all realize how much importance this moment is, as they're just moments away from entering the semifinals on Monday night. Any moment now, the ref will blow his whistle. And there it is.
And there it is. Stallion Laguna FC secures the ticket to the 2022 Copa Paulino Alcantara with a solitary point against United City FC. What a match out here, Nate. We thought they're going to concede, but they didn't. They held their ground, and now they're in the Final Four of the 2022 Copa Paulino Alcantara.
Very, very well-deserved draw and result for Ernie Nieras and this Stallions Laguna side, as we saw them relentlessly defend from the start of this match all the way to the end. What else can we say here, Jamer?
Well, I think there's one thing that you gotta say. Your trademark, Nate.
Magandang laro.
There you go.
They did exactly what it takes to get the result. They dug deep. They defended as a unit, collectively, individually. They won their battles. They were there for the 50-50 balls. And although we didn't see any goals, still lots and lots of excitement as we see both teams give fair play. And both of these teams will make it to the semifinals on Monday night here in Camona, Cavite. What a moment for the Stallions Laguna side, as they didn't start the Copa at the best, but what matters is how you finish. And,
well,
you know,
Nate, here's what we could say about Stallion Laguna FC. They did not have the best of form heading into this tournament. They prepared hard for it. They earned themselves the right to fight for the title come Monday, as they will face the defending champions Kaya FC Iloilo in the first game of the semifinals. But before all that, let's take a look at some of the highlights of the match.
yeah,
Crucial.
There was a lot of half chances and chances as the game went on, and both sides were playing. As we see, Noguera was a vital player in this match. You know, he was all over the pitch, left and right, up and down, and you know, they were just relentless with the attack and the defense. You know, they really dug deep and wanted it. You could tell how much they wanted it. And UCFC just unable to, you know, maximize their chances and create more and more goal-scoring opportunities as they normally do. But tense stuff here in Carmona, Jamer, as Stallions have found their way into the semifinals on Monday with a very, very well-deserved draw tonight.
If this was any other game, they wouldn't be celebrating that draw. But an all-important point booked them a slot to the semifinals of the Copa Paulino Alcantara. A decade of waiting in line for the title. Can they have the chance to get their hands in the title come Monday? that will be an interesting thing to see. But we gotta appreciate the efforts of their backup keeper here, Kenneth John James. He's been called to action many times.
Yes.
He's been through the thick of the action, and he's been catching his breath over the last 10 or 15 minutes of this game. But he really deserved to get the result against Stallion or against UCFC out here. They built on the momentum. As we take a look in the stats, again, the possession might be in the way of United City FC, but look closely in the shots on target. 17 shots on goal, 8 on target for Stallion Laguna FC. They gave everything in this game, Nate.
Yeah, it shows. It shows in the stats. It shows if you watch the match, they really wanted this match and they dug deep, and it was a collective effort as we have our man of the match from Stallion Laguna, James, the goalkeeper, who just had a crucial clean sheet tonight. Credit to him and credit to his defense, but I think we're just moments away from our man of the match, James.
Well, we're gonna have to wait on that, but what a game this is, Nate. I mean, the first game, it was just a confirmation of who will finish first or second, but this game had a lot at stake for Stallion Laguna FC especially. A point gets them to the semifinals. Again, in any other games, I mean, it's just a point. It's just a draw. But you could celebrate this one out here. I think we're ready. Yep, we're ready for the man of the match. Well-deserved award here as well for Stallion Laguna FC goalkeeper Kenneth John James.
We just tried to bawi from the matches that we did. We didn't do well on the first 4 or 5 matches, but we just told ourselves we will never give up because that's the Stallion way. Losing or drawing, we just keep up in our hearts, and we're gonna win every game, even though you saw we didn't have our first 11 in the defense, but Nathan Alcaraz stepped up. Everyone stepped up actually, and I'm just very glad at the result. We just went on in our game plan, because I know even though we're not gonna win or we're just aiming for a draw, we're gonna go to the semis, but we always want to win. So that's our game plan. We didn't want to sit back and defend. As you can see, we had a lot of good chances, and that's what Coach Ernie wants us to go within this game. We just pushed and pushed, and we got the result. We're just gonna be ready, because the last game versus Kaya, we almost got the draw, but it's another match, so it's another day for us to get ready, prepare, and hopefully next Monday we're gonna give Kaya a good match, and hopefully, of course, we're gonna go for the win.
There you have it. Kenneth John James, man of the match for Stallion Laguna FC. It has been his night, but on the other side as well, if it's a battle of strength and will, the goalkeeper stood out in this game. Not only James was called on for a lot of effort on goal, a lot of saves as well. On the other side, you have Matt Silva all over the place as well, saving the grace as well for United City FC. And I mean, both keepers have been, very vital for these sides, and they have played their hearts out. And talking about goalkeepers, another man of the match this time around for United City FC, it's Matthew Silva.
Match between two sides. One is right into this semifinals in United City, another one Stallion, who was in it to go for a draw.
Yeah, credit to them. They went all the way to the finals and right to the last whistle. They have some good heart, really good players. They play as a team. You could hear them even from the bench fighting for the last minute to get the draw. It means a lot to them, which honestly credit to them for pushing through the whole way. For us, obviously, it's not the result that we would want it to have, but I think there's still positives to take from it. We had really good shots towards the goal. We had phases of play that were something to build on. Our defensive shape was decent. It's a clean sheet, so that's obviously something to be proud about. And in the next games coming up, obviously, we'll have to score a couple goals to go through, but I have faith in our strikers and our attacking players to make that happen. So I'm looking forward to the next results and the next games going forward.
What can you say about the journey so far for United City during this group stage run?
Pardon?
The journey of the club.
Yeah, it's been very good. Obviously, we had to take a little break to go towards the Champions League in Bangkok, and that was an amazing experience. We raised our level there to play against some really big teams there. Obviously, didn't get the results that we were hoping to get there. However, we learned a lot and grew as a team, and we're able to bond as a team, being in the bubble for so long together. It's been good. It's been good. Obviously, we need to get some more results in the Copa, but these next two games, hopefully, one is a knockout, and we can move towards the finals. It's two finals here, so hopefully we can make something out of it.
You're playing against Cebu again.
Mm-hmm.
So last time it's a 1-1 draw. Your thoughts on that matchup?
Yeah, I mean, they're a very energetic team. They're very dedicated. They're passionate. They play hard. But I feel like in that game we had several chances, and I think a 1-1 draw wasn't a true result in regards to the way that we played that match. I feel like we could have had 3-4. So I'm confident going into that match just based on the shots that we had on net and the way that we played that match. But obviously we still need to be prepared. They are a good side. They're going to come out hungry, prepared, and ready for us. So we'll be doing the same.
Okay, thank you very much, Matt.
Yeah, thank you very much.
That was Matt Silva of United City FC as the other man of the match. A credit to both goalkeepers out here in this game, Nate. They've been in the thick of the action, and they've played a vital part to the draw in this game. But, Nate, your final thoughts on our Thursday doubleheader?
Yeah, this match was, exciting draw, even though it's 0-0, no goals, but we saw end-to-end stuff. We saw, strengths and weaknesses of both teams. And for me, it's a fair result. And it's a fair result that Stallions actually could have come away with 3 points. But there were chances on both ends. I think a 0-0 draw is fair, and it favored Stallions as they only needed a draw to get to the semifinals. But for me, this is a bigger result for Stallions, as they knew what they needed to do and they were able to achieve it. So they'll go into the semifinal match, with confidence and a lot to learn and take away from this match. Whereas UCFC, I'm sure, they're a bit disappointed with the performance and not able to get a win and score some goals. But there's still a lot that they can take away from this match as we take a look at the semifinals taking place on Monday night here in Carmona Cavite. Big matches. Win or lose, one team is going through to the finals. We have Kaya taking on Stallions at 5 p.m., followed by Dynamic Herb Cebu with that classic rematch from just the other night against this United City FC squad. What a matchup we have. Both games are going to be explosive, and I just can't wait to see it here, Jamer.
So the stage is set for the 2022 Copa Paulino Alcantara semifinals. Again, it's Kaya FC Iloilo taking on Stallion Laguna FC at 5 p.m. and then Dynamic Herb Cebu FC facing United City FC at 8:45 p.m. From the rest of us here at the media and broadcast team, we would like to thank you all for sticking around the elimination rounds of the 2022 Copa Paulino Alcantara. We'll see you again on Monday for the semifinals of your 2022 Copa Paulino Alcantara. Good night, Pilipinas.